to educate, inform, and empower minority communities in the journey towards financial freedom.
Welcome to Afro Money. If you stumbled on this channel, I hope you like, share, subscribe. We're gonna have a lot of great content for you. And this being the very first episode, very first video, what I wanna do is just talk about the why for what it is that we're doing. Personal finance is something that is not taught. You know, people have to kind of stumble their way upon how to go about living their life, taking care of their own finances. But within our community, especially the African American community, the Black community, the African community, minority communities in general, there's not a lot of training when it comes to personal finance, when it comes to money. Everybody has money, everybody's striving to get more money, but no one knows how to take care of it. No one knows how to manage it. So that's the reason for this channel. And I'm hoping that through this channel, we're able to help one another. So what is our purpose, right? Our mission, I should say, is to educate, inform, and empower minority communities in the journey towards financial freedom. So whether you're in middle school or high school, and you're just thinking about your future, you want to be rich, you want to be wealthy, you want to learn how to manage, take care of your money, this is the channel for you. Whether you're in college or you're a young adult, just starting to navigate, the real world, real life activities, this is the channel for you, thinking about your future. Or even if you're a little bit older, more mature, maybe you have a family, but you want to learn how to better care for your finances and take care of your home and also be able to provide something for your children or the future, this is the channel for you. So that's all for an introduction, give some background, but now we're gonna get down to business for why we're doing this today. So the video today, we're gonna focus on the why. Why is this important? Why is this necessary? Why should you care? And today what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at financial literacy in America, financial awareness for the general public. The Investor Education Foundation has a financial capability study that they conduct every couple of years. And basically what this is a survey about financial literacy. So this survey asks just 6 questions about everyday life, things like interest, inflation, risk, mortgage payments. So what you're seeing on the screen, you see blue, you see yellow, you see red. So blue is questions that are answered correctly. Yellow are questions that people are unsure about, and red are questions that people got wrong. So on average, as you can see, people got 3 out of 6 questions correct. They got 1.5 or so they weren't sure on, and 1.5 they got wrong. So that's what you see on the screen. And you see by age, in America, by age, that the older someone gets, it seems like they get more and more financially literate. They have more and more knowledge about personal finance, and they answer more and more questions correctly. And I think that makes sense. What you see here on this second screen, we're comparing the average person to the answers that were received by people based on how much money that they make, based on their salary. So as you can see, the less money someone makes, the less financially literate that they are. The more money someone makes, the more financially literate they are. They answer more questions right. They know more about personal finance. This also makes sense to me. As you can see, there's a direct correlation between how much someone knows about personal finance and how financially literate someone is and how much money they make. So, this channel is not just for fun, right? We're trying to do better. We're trying to grow. We're trying to have personal growth. So the better that we get at this, the more money that we're going to make, the more money we're going to have in our communities. So this last page here, you see the average and you're comparing it by ethnicity. So as you can see, the white population is the most financially literate. They are tied with the Asian population. And then others are next, then the Hispanic population, and then last is the African American population. We are the most financially illiterate, and I think the other ones we looked at made sense to me, right? The older someone gets, the more intelligent they get, or the more aware that they become of finances. The wealthier someone gets, maybe they learn more to become more wealthy. But this one does not make sense to me. There should not be a divide between ethnicity when it comes to personal finance. There's nothing stopping someone from learning and growing in knowledge and understanding when it comes to money. And this right here, this page you're looking at here, this is the reason for this channel. And this is why we want to make an impact in our communities. All right, so we're going to focus today on the why. Why are we doing this? Why is this important? And I think as you get older, as you acquire knowledge, as you learn, you realize some things. And one thing that I remember growing up, going through school, is I heard that during the time of slavery, slaves were punished if they knew how to read or write, or if they were learning how to read or write. And I was like, why? And the truth is because being literate, being educated in that way, being able to read or write even, is a privilege. And it's something that gives you power. It's something that gives you freedom. So it gave them a certain amount of power and authority. So you were punished if you were learning how to read or write, or if you were teaching a slave how to read or write. So in the same way, in our community today, being financially literate is crucial. Most people are not financially literate. Most people do not know the basics when it comes to personal finance. And because of that, they're limited. We don't even realize that we're limited, but we're limited. We're handcuffed. We're restricted. And it's primarily because we don't know how to manage our money, right? Because money really, ties into all aspects of our lives. Wealth and the ability to take care of yourself, get health care, all these different things, eat good food, stay healthy. All these things tie into money. So if you're not financially literate, if you're not personally in tune with how to take care of your finances and your money, you're going to be in trouble. And I think in our community, we find that across the board. The thing is, you are your greatest asset, right? So we want to give you the tools and the resources, the things you need for personal growth and personal development, right? Because at the end of the day, you hold the keys to your future in your hands. So this is what I decided to do when it came to my personal finance and my personal money, right? We can't stick to the status quo. We got to make a change. And this is a lifelong journey, but I'm hoping that you'll join me and we can grow together.